So this was the UI we have built for that voice and video calling. And now let's start with that coding for Agora video and audio calling. So first we will have that config variable, and to the config it will be of type list, and the mode will be that RTCU, and the codec will be EP8. After that we will create a new variable client, and client will be equal to agora rtc.create client, and to create client we will pass that config as argument. Then we will create a new variable option of type list, and the option will have that app id, channel, token and uid, and all of them by default will be null. We will get it runtime. So we have to create a local tracks for the local user, and the local track will be of type list. The list we will have that audio track, and by default it will be equal to null, and that video track, and it will be equal to null. So create a new list variable remote user, and by default it will be empty. So let's set on click call on that join button. So when we click that join button we will get that call to this function, and the function will be asynchronous, and it will be an event function. Now we will have a try and catch block. In try block we will have that option dot app id, and option dot app id will be equal to that user input in the app id field. The channel will be equal to that user input in the channel field, and the token will be equal to that user input token in the token field. In the catch block we will catch that error if any error occur. Finally, if no error occur we will enable the leave button, and by default that leave button will be disabled. So let's try. Click on that join button, and then leave button will be enabled. So we have to disable that join button, so change it to join, and the disable will be equal to true. So let's try again. Enter that app id, channel name, and click on that join, and that join button will be disabled and leave button will be enabled. In the upcoming tutorial we will create asynchronous function for join to join the video calling. Subscribe so that remote user can subscribe to the live streaming, and leave function so that the remote user can leave that streaming on leave button.